Confringo! Incendio! Confringo!
Protego!
Confringo! Groups, don't go down! Incendio! That's the plan! Confringo! You'll need to be quicker. That was a mistake. Now you're just getting on my nerves. Accio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo!
Let's drop a fable!
So close.
She just got lucky!
This is a bomb! Are you even trying?
Confringo!
Confringo!
Did you hear that?
Protego!
Another pitiful bit of my trap.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely
Revelio.
sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beast, still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Anyone looking for troubles found it in me.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a nogtail. I would say that I'm not appropriately named.
What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
There's no Dallas.
Rally behind strength and you can't go wrong. Mine stand behind whimsy that castles fall. Haven't a clue why there's such a...
Show yourself! Suppose it's worth a look. I've been out here too long. It was nothing. Confringo! Reducto!
Confringo!
Flipendo! Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
Reparo. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Hauntel Hall.
The name makes sense now, and secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me. Work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ramrock's stomach's being near Rookwood. Foul beast. Such arrogance. Vegetables
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her on, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Homora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready.
Revelio.
The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
Is that you, Lord?
Don't think you'll get it out of here! Don't have time for this!
Levioso!
Back for more. The lamb returns to the wood.
Levioso!
I won't rest.
Accio.
Shall we finish what we started? Back to the
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
I'll make mulch of you.
try that.
Accio. Expelliarmus! Thought you could argue with me, did you? That'll be a gun! Confringo! Come on, play! Confringo! So close! Accio! Let's see. Shining right! Hardly.
You won't escape again.
Back for another visit?
Accio!
Down is easy.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Protector! Accio!
We don't have time. We need to bring her now before more show up.
Accio!
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Incendio! This way!
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio!
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards... discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Leviation!
Professor Howell will never believe this. This place has seen better days.
Confringo!
That solves that.
I thought you'd at least hold your own.
Oh, for effort. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Ride and bite Let's get this out here. Expelliarmus! Down easy.
Is that the best it can do? I think Barry's for you.
Expelliarmus!
No one thinks.
Confringo! Confringo!
Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Professor Weasley asked me to find.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right! When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Excellent. Revelio. Glacius. Here.
Oh, there's something else. A dash of power.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Now, was it too?
Revelio. Revelio.
Bit of snot on your nose. Thought you'd want to know.
Revelio. 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 Revelio.
I'm sure he's in at the present moment. Tell him how very much you respond. That young'un's geranium.
Lumos.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Flipendo. Revelio.
All I can say is, look inside my notebooks.
All of the shopkeepers like me. I know they do. They always put something extra in the bag for me.
Galleons and a historian.
Protego. Lumos.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
So this is the underground harbour.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it, as I see in all of you, Tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your... OWLs will be here before you know it.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor?
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you are paying close attention to my transformation spell.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Accio.
My plan was...
Confringo.
Another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin.
Revelio.
Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
You've made Upper Hogsfield safer, and for that, I thank you. Oh, it's you? Oh, the good you've done on behalf of the Upper Hogsfield residents, I thank you. Thank you for passing through.
My mother used to say I was late for
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
We must remain unseen.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills.
It's Totalis.
Who is it?
Making a mushroom stew. Protego! Someone! You won't stop me. There you are. Rather unwise. Easily done. I won't rest.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
The wizards will be defeated.
No one enters this mine. Tries.
Bramwell's loyalists are out for blood.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see those humans do. Anytime.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Maybe enough to sit behind a desk.
Revelio.
Do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
I know I heard something that time. Aha! There you are!
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I
Perhaps
choose.
we can find an alternative route up ahead.
You won't get away with that.
Think you're clever, don't you? Too slow. Send That is biscuit. You almost had a lucky shot. Best of
That's better.
Rather unwise coming back this way. Get away!
You know, the Ringo.
It's all good. But something better.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Revelio. Seems quiet. Too quiet, if you ask me. Good call, sir.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
I won't rest until you're dead. Bombarder. Sendo. Resto Bombarder.
Fortunate end for you.
Descendo. Flipendo.
No!
Defendo. Bombarder. Arresto Valenta.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Confringo.
That ledge is
Revelio.
awfully high. Any ideas?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Reparo. Revelio.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio. Confringo.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
What was that? Up for a minute? Are we? You won't survive this, my young friend.
I won't rest. Descendo. Defendo. Bombarda. Escape me. You call that spell casting? Descendo. Protego. You're making this too easy. Defendo. Oh, you think you're so clever. Why don't you come us here? Now, don't you try again, I beg you. I can do this for hours. You don't know your side. Let's get it.
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Bombarda.
Will you like
Descendo. Protego. Defendo.
somebody there? That ain't
Why is it crap? Bombarda. Descendo. Protego. Defendo.
Why can't I?
Number up wide.
Just you wait till I'm on solid ground!
We're not finished yet.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Bombarda!
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
But we're much more fun to fight with.
Bombarda!
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Confringo!
We can have a look around.
Revelio.
Peace. A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio. Confringo. Descendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journaling. Sebastian, I think I found
Hopefully
something.
it will help us
A
unravel
canvas
more of this
piece.
mystery. Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Revelio.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Wingardium Leviosa.
This room is taller than it looks. Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft.
Revelio.
Brilliant.
Accio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Accio.
Did you hear Accio? We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
We've made it this far. Clearly we have more to do.
Accio. Confringo. Accio.
I need to find a safe way across.
Confringo. Accio. Lumos. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Revelio.
What did you find?
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Before we trudge on further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Revelio. Flipendo.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
Accio.
That worked.
Keep going. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Expelliarmus!
Bingo!
Imperial!
Sengo!
Accio! Expelliarmus!
Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Potato! Confringo!
Imperial! Accio! Expelliarmus! Accio!
Sendo!
Imperial!
Confringo!
Accio! Defender! Expelliarmus! Defender! Bombarder! Expelliarmus! Crucible! Defender! Expelliarmus! Bombarder! Defender! Freego! For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Accio! Dead end.
Revelio!
All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Revelio!